Hello there, folks, and welcome to what will hopefully be another great day for streaming. We're gonna keep it just kind of simple and chill today. It is Christmas Eve after all, but I kind of want to explain a few things before this, and yeah, if anyone asks, I can keep going. I'll make sure they know. But yesterday's stream unfortunately was canceled due to timing of things. My mother's not been feeling good, and I ended up having to take her to a doctor's appointment. And by the time I got home, just didn't have the time or the energy to really set up and get a good stream going. So felt it was better not to stream yesterday. And while she was feeling a little better after that, she woke up today still not feeling great and couldn't get in contact with the doctor and a few other things. So she is now um kind of at the ER. So I may not even get a full stream today. We'll see how that goes. I am My phone is in front of me so that way I can keep that going in case we do have to end early. And because I know there's going to be limitations, we're going to spend today as a day for doing grinding in Bravely Default. Basically, the process will go mostly through just grinding stuff. We'll start by getting freelancer to 10 on everyone because we're getting close to that finally. And then we'll start shifting jobs around on people. But also in the process of all that, I do have XP turned on since I am grinding for you guys in front of you guys. But if we grind enough today and somehow hit level 40 before the end of the stream, we'll pause XP gained at that point because I don't want to get much further than that. So I'm gonna pop on into the game here, and we're actually at the spot we might have just, yeah. I have not done much outside. I did a little bit of while I was waiting for my mom while she was at her doctor's appointment. Since I drove her there and waited there, I did a little bit of grinding, but not XP grinding, just level grinding. And see, we got quite a bit of money in the process of all that, but not much else. That is my other hope, is that maybe by the end of all this, we'll have been able to do whatever shopping between the couple of locations to get the more gear that I want to have available. But today is just going to be chill and a lot of back and forth, so I am here to talk about whatever while we are doing this. Because in all honesty, I don't have to pay much attention to this, and once we hit that 10th level on Freelancer for everyone, I can give them that JP boost to start leveling up other classes. To work them up for different things. And we can actually start playing around with different build stuff in this game. But otherwise, I am, like I said, just here to hang out and have fun. The only other thing we might do, there's a couple of side quests if I feel I need to differentiate us and do something else that we might pop into to get a couple more classes. One is Red Mage. I don't know what the other one is. That's right here. A lot of experience because of how quickly we can get through these fights, so All in all, the grind may be fairly simple. Oh, I did, play around with the mini games again. The only thing I gotta look into is if there is a thing in the options for them to maybe make the mice less sensitive, make some of the motion a little bit better. Otherwise, chances are I might do some of the, I suppose, AFK grinding you can do with the rhythm game just to get the pedals and the story stuff, but those mini games, the mouse controls for this is a neat idea and could be really good. There needs to be an accessory to give a better grip setup, because these tiny things held up and then trying to hit the buttons, not exactly comfortable as you're trying to move them around. Especially because it's wanting me to use these buttons. Almost tear on the freelancer. Oh, that's gonna slow it down. Alright. Literally 1 point away from unlocking it. Alright. First one that gets to benefit from it. Oh no. Go. currently we have 15. Yeah, she got just that little bit more, which doesn't seem like much, but it will speed things up in the long run. Especially if we can keep the unscathed bonus. Oh. You know, as much as I shouldn't. So got that to 10. Let's change her to this now. That is JP up, and then yeah, I guess that works for now. We'll just work on getting every subclass to around 10 or to 10-ish. So she'll get some fast level ups here first. All right. Uh, Get another switch. So Ring a Bell's the last one. Oh, I forgot to do that. All right. He'll be joining them shortly. Of course, he's got a head start on this class. Okay, that was just the mini games thing. All in all, they're doing solid on all of this right now. Does seem like the amount of JP might be job dependent. Which might be a good thing. I'm also surprised at how much level we are getting. that knuckle lore. Close. Like I said, we're getting to that level. The reason I choose 40, there's 8 chapters in this game, so assuming level 99 or 100 as the max, 20 levels for each of the first 2 chapters, and then 10 levels each chapter after that as like a maxing point. So once we hit 40, I'll probably turn off XP gain entirely until we get to another chapter. All right. Yeah, let's start our purchases. Uh, all right, now. Yeah, these are or no, these are just general boosts. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Yeah, we got the Mithril Gauntlets. Don't know if how important agility is. Blind, immune to silence, sleep, paralysis, confuse, charm. Currently, he's got the Mithril Glove, which has just the high. She's got that, but the immunity silence is kind of important for her. I do have more white capes. I worry about changing to white capes when we're more set on class stuff. Alright. That and that. Alright. These we will read through later. These are the travel notes gained from the minigame. the only reason I kind of want to play through the minigame is to get all the travel notes. And have a stream kind of sit down for that, but that may have to be another time. So yeah, to get from 7 to 8 is only 600. So I feel like this is definitely leveling up faster than Freelancer was. And it's not just because of the JP boost. We'll have to see what going from 8 to 9 costs, and then 9 to 10 more than anything else. Oh. If I get all these classes to 10, like, I'll be surprised if we get that much grind out of this. But if we at least get a good amount to 10, we'll probably be able to start playing around with actual builds soon. Though we may need at least to get past this crystal. I don't know if we'll need that one extra support skill or not to have any real fun builds that we can do. Okay, yeah, they do all have JP up. I didn't even look. damage defaults damage reduction effect, deal damage to. That last one could be interesting in a build, but the self-sacrifice level of it might not be worth it in most cases. We are also getting closer to the point where actual XP is not going to matter. I honestly did not expect to get through this many character levels doing this. Right. And yeah, if it's only 1,000 for the next one, then we are definitely faster leveling. The jobs definitely have different level growths. Which makes sense, power of the different things. Yes. What's the next job? So after Monk is White Mage. Which staves. Staves would be the big weapon for that. So we gotta make sure when we do that change, we have that available. the dirty side of casual RPGs. But this is what makes RPGs doable. Now they all have that blind immunity. Getting closer and closer to seeing what level 10's gonna cost. Aww. Damn enemy first strike. Thing is, yeah, it's gonna be that those two. I guess the order would be what? That, 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 and then that. Yeah. Then, in a similar fashion, if we've got all of those, all that stuff purchased, we go over. Not that I think the wolf stuff or the little foxes stuff will be worth it at that point, but for collection purposes, we then gotta go and buy the stuff, all that stuff from the fox. Which I know we'll need about 80k for that. Ooh. That's not bad for, like, HP up is nice, but physical attack up right now, a little bit more useful. Oh, no. Get from 9 to 10. 10 seems to be the big... Where the jump in JP is. If that's the case, I'm gonna change that. Then we will, because 10 was a big one for this. And I know it's probably a big one for this too. Though that's the HP. Yeah, I mean, the HP is nice, but not as important. Same thing, white magic level 4, black level. Yeah, I think we can stop the rest of them. We got Freelancer to 10 for the JP up. The rest of them, I think we'll get to 9, since it does seem that that's when the price bump for leveling comes in, and that's where we can then focus on leveling them more as what we're actually playing team-wise. I'll leave all of that. Alright. I think when we get them all to white mage, that's when we're gonna have to up or change our tactic to something that will burn through magic a little bit more. That's fine. We'll have at least 2 that will be able to do that. It's not what I wanted. I didn't mean to go into the town. Ugh. Now we can go into the town. Oh, that's right. He technically will, in White Mage, is going to clear up poison after each fight. Alright. Uh, slowly but surely, we're about to get the rest of them into White Mage. At least we know when we get to Black Mage, or once we get to Night, they'll all be caught up approximately on job levels for everything. Alright. that job, and then that's why I said knight, is because since she's got that there, they should all have merchant to about that same level, but she's got knight. He was monk. She's white mage, and he's black mage. So, uh, abilities. Hold on. All right. Oh, I should have. Um, actually, for now, that one's gonna get adjusted eventually to just all arrow. Need to get the other two white mages to the level where they can do it. There we go. Before we take the commercial break here. Next, that's the next job. Then after that is night, so all right. Um, yeah, let's get the one command and then I'll take the break. Now, copy, paste. We're all set on that. We'll sort of pause here, take our first little break to run some ads, and then when we come back, we will continue on the class leveling. At least now we know. We get them to class level 9, because getting from 9 to 10 is the big jump. And outside of getting Freelancer there for to help make it a little bit faster, the rest can wait until we're more on actual setting classes than leveling them. So give me just a few moments, like I said, for some ads, and then we'll come back with more of this in just a little bit. See you guys then. Alrighty, we are back, ready to continue on with this grind. So let's chill and continue. Actually, the funny thing is, we'll get the current jobs there, and then more than likely, once we've got all the current jobs there, we'll try to unlock the other 2 jobs. And then do this grind for them. Of course, that will mean setting up more specific, getting more specific setups. Which is fine. That means I can start playing around with different, with that set ability on a little different level. Do we now? No, not that. Oh, we still haven't gotten enough to get, Sweeper Ace or Sweeper Hero in this process. Huh. At least in this hour, we may actually hit our self-imposed level cap. Yeah, the minute one of them is below 20 MP, that is when we... Can I check that here? Yeah. So at below 20 MP, we go into the town arrest. Hey, abate water. That's not bad. Yeah. Like I said, we're almost at the imposed character level cap. Self-imposed. Damn it. Oh, shoot. Well. Now we know what happens. We can keep going. Nah, I don't want one of them just attacking. Alright. Technically 4 is enough for night, because we, as soon as we can, we switch them to, two-hand. So everything else weapon there is now... Well, we need the daggers. Spear, not so much. We don't have that class yet. There goes Sweeper. Oh. Again, the only reason we're doing this, besides the fact that I am here to talk about whatever, is that I may get a call here at just about any moment, which would mean I'd have to stop stream to go pick up my mother from the hospital, so trying to keep with something chill that I can just stop whenever for today. And honestly, if we make it the whole stream with make it the whole stream time and do it, we'll at least have gotten a good solid amount of levels on jobs to be able to be like, okay, now we can start picking jobs more on what we're going to be facing. At least what we think we're going to be facing. Kind of start building specific teams. I do always love accidental moments like this. And because we didn't get to stream yesterday, at this point, my plan, still no stream tomorrow, being that it's Christmas Day. But, the day after Christmas there, that Friday, we will probably come back to this game for a more proper, stream. Oh, why do I have that? I just realized a tag that I have that I shouldn't have. Let me get rid of that. There we go. Hopefully that will be better. God, I wish I could think of something else to do during all this. Like, normally if I'm doing a grind session, I'd have my TV on, with something playing in the background. But one, I want you guys to, I mean, we're going back and forth, so music really isn't a big thing this one. Gotta pay attention right now, because we're almost at the point we'll have to go into settings. That is not what we're looking out for. Nice, there we go. Yeah, the The other three are getting very close. A couple more of those and we'll definitely hit the level. There's her hitting level, and there's Tiz. So all that's left is Ring a Bell, and he's fairly close. Oh, there goes Sweeper. Alright, into settings we go quick. Or config. Gain XP, no. We have hit level 40 on everyone. We are not grinding levels any higher. All right. In. Just a little bit more to get those frenzied daggers. Plenty of time on that. All right. You know what that does bring up? Let me check one thing quick. So, Knights have Spear at A, but they have swords at S, so we'd rather do the swords there. Merchant, okay. Merchant is when we're likely to use those spears. So we got Black Mage, Knight, and... Well, yeah, Thief is the daggers, so... Yeah, we'll finish off the daggers, then we'll get the... We'll buy the daggers, then we'll buy the spears, and then we'll worry about the rest of the swords. Alright. And yeah, class level 9 on all of them seems like a good spot. It'll also make it easy, that way when we get a new job, we can just switch word over, get them to level 9, and then switch back. It's where the set will actually come in handy, where we'll start having the different sets for actual, like, builds. And I don't think JP Up will be part of them, honestly. Unless I've got space. I'll say 200% encounter rate is at least, that is what's making this grind possible. Trying to remember if this game really only has the 2 endings or if it has more. I hope I don't have to rest one more time before switching jobs. So it's definitely looking like that's going to be a possibility. Kira, Raisin, Asuna. Oh, that's right. We do have Fyra, Blizzara, and Thundara. Alright. Minor earth damage, group casting allowed, regen, slow. And Quaros, the upgraded Quake. Okay. That's gonna get expensive quick. Almost had our first job change. Come on. All right. Yeah, none of those are important right now. I do have to change up. I don't have to change. She could have done the other one as well, but especially considering it's the same. All right, well. Oh yeah, it's gonna show our new dagger. He's one job point away. Always. Always ends up leaving them like 1 point away. There we go. Alright, job. Black Mage. Alright, now we've got that. Same thing. Copy. Now. Ugh. The other two are just, you know. Oops. Just a bit away. But that's fine. Ringabella and Agnes are probably going to get one more job level before the other two. That's fine. That'll put Tiz right at about their level when he switches over. Um. First HP damage to allies when hit. Oh, okay. No. Science immunity, black magic level 3, black resonant. Alright, not gonna worry about any of that. Hmm. Well, there goes my unscathed. They're all right around 200 JP from each other. I think the only reason Tiz has slightly more levels of merchant was when I was playing around with the money boost and finding out that it wasn't as promised. At least we're getting to the point with this job now that these are fast fights. Oh, I just saw ring a bell. Yeah, let's go and heal. So do we have enough to finish off our shopping here? I mean, not quite 3 grand more. That'll be fast enough, though. Having silence immunity given that way will come in handy, I'm sure. There goes our sweeper. Damn it. Every time we're about to get to that 5th one per sweeper. Yeah, well. For sake, at least this is fast for the job leveling. Most of them are only taking 1. One character to do their magic. Almost got Agnes onto her last bit of job leveling for this one. Yep. Black magic strengthens with each black resonance user. Okay. So this requires others to have it. For it to be useful. Oh. Like, this is very much the group I want. It also pays the best. Why can I not? Oh, that's why. Because we already have it. Like, why isn't it letting me pick the ability? It's already equipped. Hence why we're now going through these so fast. And I guess it'll slow down once we start losing black mages. Oh yeah, we're still at 93, so we're good. Yeah, paralysis doesn't typically seem to stay after a combat. Hmm. almost, like I said, to that point of switching a class over. We're also almost time for break. Alright, let us... Because that definitely dropped his magic low enough. And... yeah. Yeah, Monster Fiber. Apparently, I forgot to mark off the Valk scale. And hey, we did get the Sweeper Ace. Alright, guess... Yeah, we're close enough here. We'll pause for another quick little break. When we come back, we will continue on with this grind. Because, like I said, I may not be doing a full stream if I get a call that says I need to go away for a bit. So, we will continue on with this grind because it's keeping me distracted. And we'll be back with more in a little bit. See you guys then. Alrighty, we're back and ready to continue with more, so let's get to this. Once we get through this and we get everybody to knights, I do want to check and see if I can figure out where that, quest inside the city is. Right, Agnes can move now. So we're gonna have to start shifting stuff around again. Two-handed, I think, might be better than the physical attack boost. Alright. Alright, now we're gonna get to switch our auto up again. Alright, that's close enough. Is there no delete for that? Either way. Good. Everybody's got access to two-handed. Here, we'll even adjust her ahead of time. All right. Hmm. Yeah, at least now I don't have to worry about anybody running out of MP. He random nose itches. Getting close. Ring a Bell's not going to get another job level before Adia does. But Agnes and Tiz will. Yeah, for my own personal purposes, I'm curious. Okay, good. I can use merchant as the point to get them all even, and then that way they'll level those classes up together. Alright, job. Alright. Oh.
What? The Vestal of Water? Lost to us? We'd always hoped her absence would end. No Vestaling was chosen to succeed her. I'd prayed her return would calm the chaos here. Now it only spreads. Lady Vestal, pray, tell me, what ought I do? What can this nation do?
There's still supposedly something here. Let's wait till it's nighttime. Ugh. Shield strike. Oh, I mean, you probably have to have a shield equipped to be able to use that ability. Is Dia now a higher job level than she is? She caught up to, or she surpassed Ringadel. You know, I mean, not what I was looking for, but alright, I guess let's, yeah, try getting it to nighttime. Since nothing seemed to happen anywhere in there at daytime. Excuse me. I fear I may need to make a cup of coffee just to help a little bit more today than I normally. Oh. Be 8 minutes left. Okay. 8-ish minutes left. Excuse me. Oh, hey, it's nighttime. Just realized that.
More. Need more.
It's late for a lady to be wandering about. Shall I walk you home?
It wasn't enough. The hairpin, the dye. I used them. Used them both. But it's not enough. More. I need more. I can be prettier. Have to be. He laughed. Laughed his smug laugh as he said it. I was secret beauty potion. But it wasn't enough. It's not enough. The red hair left. Left the basement. None of it lasts. Potion wasn't enough. Basement. So dank. I woke up and screamed. More! More! I need more!
Oh boy, she's addicted.
What do you make of all that?
I pride myself on understanding women. but she had even me at a loss.
Hey, isn't that the...
Come, we're following him. I intend to see this so-called technique for myself.
Why do I have to come?
Oh.
So exhausted. I didn't sleep a wink. Someone, give me a lap to lie in.
Of course.
Need sleep.
Just over a minute and a half left on that. Okay. Same idea. We'll do this again until it's nighttime. Oh, excuse me. Dang it. Did not mean to hit the A button to go in here. There's level 8. Adia and Ringabel won't be too far behind, followed by Tiz shortly after them. Yep, there's Adia. Or, yeah. This should be Ringabel. Finally, Tiz. Mind you, they still got one level to go. I need to check one thing quick while this is going. Got that. Heard what I thought might have been a door slam or something. I wanted to make sure everything was good. Alright. Ugh. Come on. Nighttime again. All right.
at the...
Come, we're following him. I intend to see this so-called...
Why do I...
It's gonna repeat again. Yeah.
You
Oh.
look positively ragged. Still obsessing over what that red fellow said?
There's something about him. Something shady. We tailed him, and he just vanished.
Sure you didn't just botch the attempt? I'm sure you're an old hand at chasing skirts, but you've no talent for tracking middle-aged men. Right. This looks like a woman's job.
Okay, looks
He
like we
seems
need
the
another
type to
night,
leave a
right?
trail of broken women behind him. I'll judge him for myself.
Don't. Please. I don't want you going near him. Just the thought of you and him.
She's not gonna be
Thank
like
you
that.
not to fantasize. Besides, have some faith. Do I seem the type to fall for a washed-up philanderer? I'll just put on a little act and see what his game really is.
But how?
Well, first...
Mhm. Oh, is that the Brave Bikini?
Is that... It's the one from the Sage's collection.
The Bravo
A
Bikini.
Bravo Bikini,
wasn't
yeah.
it? I didn't realize Adia had it.
One glance can tell you it doesn't fit. Clearly, the woman is fearless.
Are we sure this is wise? It might attract the wrong attention.
I told her to scream if anything happens. We have to trust her.
Hey, they're gone!
But I didn't hear a peep, let alone a scream.
In any case, we have to find her.
Have a look at this. Something is caught between the paving stones.
It's a scrap of the bikini. A hidden passage, then? I knew it! That explains the disappearing act. Agnes, follow me!
What about
And
two?
don't leave my side, no matter what.
Why do you say that?
Women are fickle beasts.
Come again?
Says
Well,
the horn dog.
Are we going in? I I don't see the red man down here.
Secret passages, and now this?
What is all this? It's all machines and laboratory tools. And row after row of those vials.
There! Idea!
Mm-hmm.
She's breathing. Knocked out, but otherwise fine, thankfully.
All these women left here unconscious. We have to free them from this place.
Ah, but that would put me in quite the bind.
Yeah, there he is.
It's the old red man!
So this is where we get Red Mage. Okay.
Now that is unfortunate. Red is a fine nickname, but you've gone and butchered it.
I'll ask this once. What have you done to Idea?
Ha, I gave you fair warning, boy. Said I'd have her in my pocket, didn't I? I'm telling you, it's all in the technique and the technology. Take that device there. So it churns out a little toxin called Pheromore, see?
Toxin?
As in poison, yes. Follow along. You mix Pheromore with Nitafix.
Need a
And
fix?
this cologne is born. Give it a little spray around the collarbone. Can't imagine the stuff is good for you, but my, is it effective. Any woman within arm's reach falls for me. Guaranteed. A slave to my every word. So yes, there's a chemical technique to start.
Why do this? To attract women? Why imprison them here, then? What are you really after?
Simple. The Red always has his eye out for women that might prove useful. Ladies in the right places to help me climb my way to the top. Once I spot them, it's just a matter of making them fall for me. That part's easy. Then they do my work for me, whatever I say. Recruitment technique? Check.
That's it then. All this for some lazy ambition?
Now, don't get ahead of yourself.
He wants a power harem.
What goes into that machine there? Ah, the women. It extracts the toxins from the seduced women to make cologne to seduce more women. Rinse, repeat. There's a fine technique for bringing down a nation.
What? You can't. Who are you?
Hush, darling. Red still has the floor. Now. I never forget a lady's face. Ever. It's my gift. I knew yours in an instant. Imagine my surprise seeing not one, but two golden geese trundling along behind you. How you saw them as anything but an opportunity, I'll never know. Were I in your shoes, boy, I'd use every trick of the trade to make them fall for me. Once they're in love, they're yours. You've won. For women are creatures of emotion, my friend. Bar wench or Grand Duchess, a gal in love will give anything, do anything for the man she loves.
Identity? These mean nothing to you?
No.
Does
Yeah.
a carpenter care for the wishes of his hammer?
You guys got that a bit
Tools
wrong.
ill have need of identities. Regardless, Your capture will be my ticket to riches and glory, and I
Well,
thank you
unfortunately,
for
there are
that.
many men who think like him, so.
A traitorous runaway and a wanted witch. I can think of no two finer instruments.
He's Eternian. Are you with the Legion?
Quiet in the back, thank you. Where was I? Ah, yes. Techniques for getting ahead. Use every tool in reach till it crumbles to dust. That's how a man succeeds. A dandy.
A man who would call a woman his tool is no man. My friends will suffer no further insults.
Since you're clearly incapable of managing my nickname, let's make this formal. I am captain of the Eternian Forces Blood Rose Legion. Red Mage Fiore de Rosa.
Um. Oh, I don't have. I. Yeah, and that timing kind of sucked. Um. Do I have a cure? It can wait a turn.
This has only begun!
Geez, he can heal pretty well, huh? Oh shoot, I shouldn't have had her attack. Oh well.
I'll give my all!
damn it. I mean, it's not the worst, but still kind of sucks.
Ready to fly?
Um...
Don't fall for me now.
That was good damage.
I'm bored of you.
Hey, I think we got him. Yes! I'll take that. Good timing for a break, too. Nope, not what I was trying to do. Try to keep notifications clear on my phone and keep the phone in sight in case I get a phone call.
Seems a tool used wrong makes a fine weapon.
Then what? In the end, he went to all these lengths just to use women?
Have to wonder whether a more direct approach might not have been more effective.
Look here, at these papers. I imagine they're his writing.
Reports? They're awfully thick.
Thank you for coming to my rescue, all of you. I was careless.
Ringabel led the charge the whole way. Direct your thanks at him.
Ah, 'tis you,
Thank
wingman.
You, Ringabel. You're squarely on the white as the driven snow list for today.
Appreciated. Come to think of it, that suit is the wrong size for you. You're liable to...
Excuse me? Just what is that supposed to mean?
He's got a bad
It's a
case of
simple
foot and
fact
mouth
that the size
disease. Foot in mouth.
I'm moving you to my dead to me list.
Tis tried. Alright, there's Red Mage. Alright. Oop, not what I wanted to do. The Revenge has a 25% chance to increase BP by 1 when taking damage. Poison damage doesn't trigger. Enables level. So this gives us both in one. MP plus 20 or MP up 20%. Both. Turn tables. Raise BP by 1 when evading. MP free in a pinch. MP cost falls to 0 when your HP. It's level 3 magic. Adrenaline. BP raises by 1 when your attack defeats an enemy. Note that if you simultaneously defeat multiple enemies, your BP raises by the number of enemies defeated. Lowers the cost by 25%. Raise BP by 2 when sustaining a status ailment. So that would be where we would end. Which would end us at level 3 for most spells, which is fine though. So they max out at 4, which is again part of why Red Mage isn't as good as White Mage or Black Mage. There's the actual Revenge. Has a 75% chance to raise your BB by 2 when your HP falls below 20. Using abilities that consume your own HP does not trigger this. Chance of scoring a critical hit raises by 900% for 5 turns. And in the red, raise your magic attack damage when you have negative BP. So, hence the doing what we already do being useful. Alright, in, like, standard stuff, but alright. We'll kind of leave it paused here, take our break. That is another class unlocked. When we come back, we'll go back to grinding for a bit. We'll save the forest for, probably next stream, because I want to get the rest of these jobs up to level 9. So, give me a few moments for ads, and then we'll come back with a little bit more. Alright. Took a little bit longer because I had to make myself a cup of coffee too, but I think we are good to keep going. So, wrong buttons. There we go. Let us see this party chat, shall we? I'm so glad to see you. I'm so glad to see you are safe, Adia. Sorry to have worried you like that. What I can't figure out is why all those women would fall for that man's tricks. Indeed, I would have refused that old degenerate out of hand. Young degenerates aren't much better. Ringabel wouldn't stop going on about technique. Oh, but it was Ringabel who was the most concerned for you. And it was Ringabel who was the most flustered when you disappeared, Adia. And he only got that angry at the Red Mage because of you, you know. I guess you're right. I suppose he's white today, then. Why? Does he have days when he's black? Well, say Agnes, what do you think of Ringabel? What do I think of him? Oh no, I didn't mean it like that. I mean it like what? What I mean is, he's mutton-headed, lecherous, and lacking all social graces, but every once in a while... did somebody call my name? Or were you just gossiping about me? Remember, I'm always there for you, even when you don't want me. Creepy. Ah, no, we didn't mention your name, now go away. But you did, but... hey, cool. Notes. Ringabel, Adia, and Fiora, the Red Mage. Oh, and now we have the Red Reports. Let's see. Below is an excerpt from the so-called Red Reports, though to be thought to be penned by De Rosa. Secularizing Florum. After receiving operating funds from the Kamar and Profiteer Mercantry, my solo infiltration of Florum began. I have completed my survey of the area. Red Report entry number 2. I have Artemia hunting down woodland orochi, the giant serpents native to the area. Ingredient A can be extracted from their corpses, which also produce an enzyme that promotes decomposition. In large quantities, it will transform Eastern Florum's woods, a target of worship, into a rotten waste. Red Report entry number 3. Mephilia holds the Western Gardens and has begun exterminating the spirits known as Flories, another object of worship. This yields ingredient B and serves to keep the locals away, undermining their nature worship. Female soldiers will adopt disguises and leak cheap goods containing ingredients A and B into the market. Entry number 4. A mix of donations and bribes to local orthodoxy officials has bought us considerable control over the Sacred Flower Festival. Beginning next year, selection of the Flower Maiden will be open to the public and decided by popular vote. A substantial cash prize will also be awarded, further disrupting the balance of Florum's wealth. Entry number 5. After 3 years' work, the Orthodoxy has been completely driven out of the Flower Maiden's selection. Elsewhere, Anhyria leads our forces within Florum in persecuting the faithful, crushing one hideaway after the next. Efforts to gut the local Orthodoxy's presence will be redoubled until the water vestal is driven into hiding. Entry number 6. Our underground base within Florum is complete, and experiments to extract ingredient C have succeeded. combination with ingredient A has yielded compound X, and turning the Florm's people away from the orthodoxy approaches its climax. Elsewhere, ingredients A and B are still selling like mad, regardless of price hikes. Red Advent. That Downer hint refused to come aboard our plan to plunder Eternia. Well, we'll have Profiteer deal with him. And Skirt? The Orthodoxy. Wow. Okay, this one's a little annoying to read. I kind of get the idea, though. With me and Skirt, the Orthodoxy treasury as planned. Will incite the hostages to martyrdom in order to furnish a scapegoat. Kata will ready every compound he can, and the fools will all die where they stand. Yeah, last page a little rough to try to read. So there's DeRosa. Okay, so whatever the other job fits in here. So the fact that we could beat DeRosa like that means we should be good. Though I do mean... she should have Freelancer for now. Norende special moves. Hey, Tiz, can you tell me a little more about Norende's special move shop? Huh? Oh, sure. So, there's a base special move for each different weapon type. Oh, it's by weapon type. Right, so you might want to try out a bunch of different weapons and see what works. And you can shout whatever line you want while performing them. I'll have to think of something really amazing. This one blow will be your last is an old favorite of mine. Yes, that's quite imposing. Yeah, but what if they survive it? Don't you look like an idiot? Then what about, this will probably defeat you, maybe? That's not really better, in that it's worse. Perhaps just, gosh, it would be great if this defeats you. Not much of a battle cry, is it? Prepare for mild to severe discomfort, maybe? These are all terrible. New guests, always welcome. Let's rest at the inn. And actually, I'm going to change things and might as well go try and get the other job. And we can focus on grinding a little bit more later. which means I actually need... go here and drop that down. Where are we at money-wise? Not enough to buy all that stuff, so that part will have to wait. Oh, that's right. This is we've got a bow. Okay, we were mainly suffering with that more than anything else. You know, for now, let's do that. Let's see, there's one more. I think that one more might be over here. I did do physical attack on both of them, right? Yeah. Yep, I was right. All right. right. I don't want to change job yet, which means we might end up with all of them at night level 9 before we go to thief. Actually, I guess if I'm gonna change job, nah, I kind of like them all being this for now. Ugh. All right. That was actually close. All right. Yeah, we can waste 1,000 on that. Okay. Let's see what we're up against.
Good. It looks like we're in time.
Is something wrong? Gather your families and run! This place will soon be attacked! What? No way! It's the truth! Now hurry! You've got to be kidding me!
Nope.
This is no time to be laughing.
No, it's already been attacked.
But it's too funny. How could you fall for it so easily?
Mm-hmm.
What? Hurry, girls! Send word to the Valkyrie!
To think so simple a snare would work on the infamous Vestal.
We might actually be able to start working towards,
You didn't...
Gone, and not by my hand. This place was deserted. Though I cannot say whether the original inhabitants left alive or dead. Agnes Oblige, Vestal of Wind. You will come with me.
We won't let that happen.
I'm here, ya.
Do not resist. Running is futile as well. You're perfectly surrounded.
Einherja!
Mm-hmm.
You've not been given leave to speak, Adia.
Friend of yours?
Not quite.
Why are you doing
Well,
this?
sort of. Was,
isn't-
but isn't anymore. At this
I've
point.
warned you not to speak.
I'm afraid I cannot keep silent. Agnes is my friend.
Yes. I've heard all about you, Adia. Traitor to your homeland. Ally to that monster. Alternus begged me to talk sense into you. He was beside himself.
He's not. Alternus has nothing to do with this.
Mm-hmm.
You and I learned the sword under the same master. We shared a vision. A dream. We swore our blades to the service of Eternia, and pledged to fight for her future.
Yeah, well, things happen.
Yet here you stand, a traitor.
I had to.
To free mankind from thraldom before the crystals. To create a new world where all can live in peace. These are the tenets of the Grand Marshal's philosophy. The same that you denied when you betrayed your homeland and spat in the face of your father. Why, Adia?
I knew nothing before. I was innocent. Ignorant. If I've learned anything since then, it's how hopeless a fool I was. The Council, the Forces, the Legion.
I mean, at least we
None of your
did
making
manage to
people's
make
lives
this, get something out of this grind
This is
session.
what you have to say?
You murdered Olivia, the Vestal of Water, in cold blood. What was her crime? She did nothing more than aid the faithful as Vestal. And she was slaughtered, sneered at. And for what? What ideal could that serve? It was murder, base and cruel.
You're blind. How can you be so nearsighted?
I know what I've seen. I'll let no one deny it, not even you.
This is my final warning. Return to your father's side, Adia.
I cannot. I won't. I can never go back to the Eternian forces.
The Grand Marshal's orders were to eliminate any obstacle.
Father!
Mm-hmm. And we
Your
just became an
words
obstacle.
have made this clear. You are an obstacle before me, Adia. I'll not hold back. Your treason ends now!
$20,000, damn. Ooh.
Don't fall for me now.
It's over!
Do not stand in my way! Ready to fly? Ready to fly?
Yeah, figured we might have had that. And we got the level everybody ready for their next job. Inadvertently. Yep. Alright.
You've grown stronger.
I'm Nyria.
Why do you weep? You've bested me. Be proud.
I never wanted.
Adia, hear me now. My final request. Meet with him. With your father. Face to face. No more intermediaries. Look at him. Look at him, and you'll see it. What he seeks. I know.
I will. I swear it to you.
Good. That's good. My sisters, you've come to guide me.
Alright. That. Let's check now. Soulmates. Physical attacks and magic attacks each raised by 25% for 5 turns each time an ally suffers KO. Upper limit of physical attack. Okay. So starts with Crescent Moon. Unleash a physical attack on all enemies that deals the same damage as a conventional attack. This was the big one, or part of the big setup. This cost 1 BP. Jump out of the screen at the end of the turn, and then come hurling down during the next, dealing 2 times the damage of conventional attack. Note the damage is tripled if a spear is equipped. It's a spear lure. Deal 3 times the damage of conventional attack on one target, or to one target. But that's a standard. We want this. Gives impervious to damage for 10 turns by sacrificing MP equal to 10% of the damage. we just burned through her MP that one. One enemy's MP by 10. The BP cost of abilities activated by BP use raises by 1, but the damage they do... So, that was part of it. So you would have jump and BP skill amp. So that way, this now costs 2 BP to do. Allies and enemies with 10% or less HP remaining will each suffer damage equal to their own remaining HP. Okay. High jump, which costs 2. The thing would pop it to 3. Jump out of the screen. Yada yada. Pierce defaults. Attack damage will not be reduced by target's default state, so it means we already. So aerial, number of turns in the air during jump type abilities increases by 1 turn. Damage. Note that the BP cost also raises by 1, except for with Sky High. Begin the battle in the air and come diving down to attack the first turn, dealing double the damage of conventional attack. Okay, and this is out of the screen, so it would depend. You can either do aerial, but I don't think that one's as worth it. Instead, this, raising it so it cost 4 BP to do the super jump, but doing the super jump was the big one. So we need to get everybody to maxed Valkyrie, and one person, here for Hasten World. Thing we're missing. I mean, speed 30% up might do it. That's the one thing we're missing at this point is a thing that'll let us guarantee we always go first. You know what? I don't care. Since I don't care about the one thing, we shall teleport Stone out of here now. That way now. But no. Okay. I'm surprised. I guess not fully surprised. Look at that damage difference. Like, even if we doubled up on the things, it wouldn't make that huge a difference there. Alright. Dia and Hera. There's Iron Curia's boss thing. I hope I didn't miss an item in there, but now have 13 of 24 classes. And once we get back to town, we'll set ourselves back up to this. Okay. Alright, let's save over the existing data. Actually, I'm curious. So, badge that raises all allies' brave attack rate. What is brave attack? Rare's chance of being targeted by enemy remains constant. Lowers the brave attack rate of enemies by 10%. Need to confuse. None of them are really worth it. Got that hat, which also raises strength by 5 and agility by 5. No effect triggers the Cura effect when used as an item. Lightning Boo raises mine by 4. Raise effect when used as an item. Okay. Deals double damage when. Interesting. Alright, well. Oh. Like, it is taking a while to get that. Because we needed to, you know, put the attack rate back up. Guess there's an early setup for it. We wouldn't have the guarantee of not getting hit. Yeah, if I had realized the equipment that we were gonna have, I probably would have switched to this and gone and checked that chest out. Yeah. At least we know what the rest of the stream is going to be, and it's just more of this grind. This, I may also, spend a little time off stream continuing that little bit further just to get the rest of them, so that way on Friday when we come back to this, we know we can just get right into continuing story stuff. And effectively, I think we'll set up the point where that will be my goal with this game in between any streams of it, is if I get a new job, just getting it to this level 9. Oh, actually, that may be it for this. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna save quick, and I will be back in just a moment. Okay, yeah, I was right. That was my mother calling. So we got most of the stream and actually got a couple of things done that I really wasn't expecting. So I will try to, between either tonight and like tomorrow Christmas, since I'll have some time, just spend a little bit finishing this grind. And like I said, on Friday we will come back to this game and continue through. Only reason I decided I'd do this today was, like I said, that call could have come at any time, and I didn't want to be deep in the middle of something. I'm honestly surprised we got lucky enough to get through the 2 subquests for asterisks to get that. But I do thank you guys for everything as well. Hope you all enjoyed the stream today, and I will see you all on Friday. Hope you have a great Christmas or whatever holiday you do celebrate, as it is that time of year, and you all have just a generally great day. So talk to you later.